Përshëndetje, jemi në një ndër top eventet e bukurisë botërore, Miss Globe 2024, i cili po mbahet këtu në Melia Durrës. Janë disa mjedise të mrekullueshme, është një paqe, një staf shumë i përgatitur, një oazë, nuk di çfarë them, jam e mahnitur nga ky mjedis. Jam në mes bukurosheve apo mbretëreshave të bukurisë botërore të globit. Jam e rrethuar nga vajza, të cilat janë shumë të forta, janë shumë energjike, janë me shumë vetbesim, me shumë guxim, por janë edhe mjeshtre të fjalës. Ato dinë të shpjegojnë shumë bukur, janë tepër inteligjente, ju do ta shikoni vetë nga biseda me to. Ju njoh menjëherë me vajzat pjesëmarrëse. First of all, ladies, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you in Albania and best of luck. I will introduce one after the other. We have here Miss Taiwan.
My name is Olivia. I'm Miss Taiwan.
Nice to have you here. We got Miss Turkey here.
Hi, my name is Asena and I represent Turkey.
And what do you do? Like, you go to school, you're a student or what?
I'm working right now. I part-time as a model and as a receptionist as well.
We got Miss Switzerland next to you.
Hello, my name is Shkelqesa Ademaj. I represent Switzerland.
And what do you do? Are you a student?
Yes.
You're a student. All right. Miss Netherlands next to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Miriam and I'm the Miss Globe Netherlands. I work in a healthcare for people who are mentally disabled.
Oh, really? Are you a nurse?
Yes, I am.
Nice. Next to me is Miss Nepal. Tell us about yourself.
I am Monica. I am a student and I'm also a part-time model. Thank you.
Miss Malaysia is next to you.
Hi guys, my name is Minchi. I am the Miss Globe Malaysia. So currently I am a Pilates instructor and I just finished my degree and I'll be starting my master's next year.
Very nice. We got next to you Miss Kosovo.
Përshëndetje të gjithëve, unë quhem Ana Marina dhe përfaqësoj shtetin tim të bukur Kosovën.
What do you do, Anna?
Unë jam modele, po ashtu edhe studente.
Student and model.
Yes.
Next to Miss Kosovo is New Zealand.
Hello, my name is Charlotte and I'm representing the beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'm a full-time flight attendant with our national carrier in New Zealand.
Very good, girls. We had the first introduction. We're going to go now to the first questions I got for all of you. And we will start with Miss Taiwan. The first question will be, what makes you unique? What is this thing that makes you different from the others?
我不只是一个模特儿，我还是一名药师，所以我觉得我最特别的地方是，就像美不只是外在，还有包含内在。谢谢。
Okay, thank you. We'll pass the mic to Miss Turkey. What makes you unique, Miss Turkey?
Thank you for the question. What I think makes me unique is as a model and beauty queen who's a bit on the shorter side. I've struggled with many things in both industries. So I'm very grateful for the Miss Globe platform and organization that they don't have these kind of restrictions and give me the opportunity to inspire other girls as well.
Very good. I'm curious to know, what did you struggle with?
Well, as well as the modeling industry, as the pageants industry, there are a lot of height requirements. So signing to an agency is not an option for me. Most of the shoots I've done are all freelance. So that's one thing I really struggle with. And in pageants as well, they're looking for more of the tall girls.
But the things have to change.
Yeah.
The stereotype of the model has to change.
So that's why I'm also very grateful to
Very nice.
be an inspiration and show that.
Now, Miss Switzerland, what about you? What makes you unique?
I have confidence in myself and a strong character.
Very good. All right. We go to Miss Netherlands.
Yes, what makes me unique, as I told earlier, I work in a healthcare. So I'm a very caring person. Not only do I care about fellow human beings, but also about our planet. That's why I advocate for litter, so the trash on the floor. I think this is very important because a lot of animals are dying and plants are dying. So we have to do something about this.
And you're an advocate against the littering.
Against littering, yes.
Very good. And did you start going into the business of medicine because you cared for the people or you liked the medicine?
I really care about people and I love to work with people, help them. That's why I choose my work.
You're a caregiver.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. All right, Miss Nepal here.
I believe everybody here is unique, unique in their own ways, unique in their own languages, culture, and how we grew up, their personalities, and everything. And I think that I'm unique too, just like you and everybody else here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What about you, Miss Malaysia?
What makes me unique, I believe, is I am actually Malaysian Chinese. So a little fun fact about the outfit I'm wearing is actually traditional wear in Malaysia. But Malaysia is a multiracial country, so we have different races there. I'm actually Malaysian Chinese and I'm wearing a traditional Malay outfit. But I think what makes me unique is my eyes. So you rarely see beauty queens with these sort of smaller eyes. So I think that being able to be on the Miss Globe and represent my culture and my race is such an honor. And I wish that I can inspire other girls like me to be their best versions of themselves as well.
Very good. Miss Kosovo, what about you? What makes you unique?
Faleminderit për pyetjen. Unë mendoj që më bën unike për fizikun dhe karakterin që kam. Po ashtu mendoj që jam e përsosur sepse e pranoj veten ashtu si jam.
Miss New Zealand, what about you?
Within my job, I get to travel the world and learn so many different cultures. And to me, I think that's a privilege, as not many people do get to experience that. And on top of that, because I come from such a small country of little Aotearoa, New Zealand, it is a privilege to be here at the Miss Globe today. It is a very long journey to get here, and I am beyond proud to be that person representing New Zealand with my unique culture of traveling the world.
All right, you got so many girls that are looking up at you, all of you. You got fans and little girls that look up at you. What advice would you give to these girls? Let's start with you, Miss Taiwan.
我会给大家建议是不要担心，开心过每一天。谢谢。
All right, very good. What about you, Turkey?
Well, the advice I would give little girls and the advice I would wanted to receive as a little girl is to never give up. I truly believe if you set your mind to something that you can achieve it. And that's the message I also want to pass on to all the little girls.
Very good. Miss Switzerland, what about you? What advice would you give?
To believe in themselves and follow their dreams.
To follow their dreams. Very good. Miss Netherlands.
Well, I always cared about the opinion from others. I was a real people pleaser. But you really need to take care of yourself, do what you love. And the people that love you back will understand and support you always.
So, do not be a people pleaser, basically.
No, do the things you love because it makes you happy. And the people who love you will support you.
Good. Let's go to Nepal.
All I want to say is never ever doubt yourself, no matter what anyone says. You believe in yourself, you go after your dreams, you chase your dreams, and you get to your dreams.
Miss Malaysia?
My advice to young girls will be to stay true to yourselves. A lot of times in the modeling industry, we receive a lot of criticism about our looks, our weight, and more superficial stuff. But I think that not only is the exterior important, the interior is important as well. So always believe in yourself and stay true to yourself.
Very good. We go to Miss Kosovo.
Mos hiqni dorë nga ëndrat e juaja asnjëherë, sepse edhe ti mund t'ja dalësh. Kështu pra. Dhe jeni vetja gjithmonë.
Be yourself and never quit dreaming.
I would say the biggest thing for me to teaching any young girl, and I'm so glad that I was brought up this way, and I want to continue for the generations to come to be brought up this way as well, is when you have a goal, set your mind to it and never give up. Your determination is the best quality you can have on yourself, and never doubt anything that you do. Just keep going, keep striving, and at the end you will accomplish so much more. You'll make so many friends and achieve so many dreams.
We all have weaknesses and strengths. We all have them. What would be your weakness, biggest weakness, and one biggest strength that you got? Let's start again from Miss Taiwan.
我最大的优点是我大部分时间都很有自信，那缺点是在比较大场合会容易紧张。Yes， 谢谢。
Mr. Kim.
Well, to begin with my weakness, some people see this as a strength, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and sometimes it is a strength. But it also
But
can
you
get
struggle.
I struggle with it because if something is not perfect or not the way I want it to be, I get stressed. But I'm working on it. And my biggest strength is the belief I think I have in myself. It took me many years to have that confidence and trust in myself, but I've worked hard on it, and I truly think that's now one of my biggest strengths.
Very good. We go to Miss Switzerland.
I think I make others happy.
Everybody happy. So by making
yeah.
everybody happy, you're unhappy with yourself.
Yes.
That's a weakness, all right. And Miss Netherlands.
Well, I turned my greatest weakness into my greatest strength. I have ADD, and I struggled for a long time because I couldn't concentrate at school. It was really difficult, but I found the things I love. For example, pageants. And when I really love to do something, I get hyper-focused. That's the plus side of ADD. So I give it my all, and yeah, I see it as a positive thing now.
Yes, very good, very good. Miss Nepal.
I think my greatest weakness is, as Miss Netherlands said, I also struggle with concentrating on things, and when I'm interested in something, I tend to hyper-focus and then lose focus over all the other things that I'm doing. So I think that's my greatest weakness. But of course, as you said, you changed it into your greatest strength, so I think I can too. And my greatest strength, I think my greatest strength is that I never tend to give up. Once I set my mind on something, I think that came from the ADHD as well. Once I set my mind on something, once I am interested in something, I never lose track on that. That's my greatest strength.
I can relate to this. I have
You
a daughter who's ADD, and when she's focused on something, she likes something, she focuses.
For hours.
I know that. Let's go to Miss Malaysia. What's your weaknesses and what's your strengths?
I think my biggest weakness is that I can be quite impulsive at sometimes. So I can relate to all my pageant sisters. When we set our mind to something, we want it. We go get it. But sometimes I think I need to have a bit more proper planning before I go on another pursuit. But yes, I would think that my biggest weakness would be I can be quite impulsive at sometimes.
That has nothing to do with you being a leader. Like you want to lead and you want to direct everything, right?
I think being a good leader means being able to take care of my team or the people that follow with me. And that does take a bit more proper planning, a bit more figuring things out. So I think I'll need to work a bit more on that to be a better leader as well for the girls that look up to me.
Yeah, but you're working on that. That's very good.
Working on
Miss
that.
Kosovo, what about you?
Mendoj që dobësia ime është nganjëherë që bëj shumë për dikë që nuk më vlerëson, nuk ma kthen mbrapsht mirën.
E forca jote e madhe, tjetër një diçka tjetër që ti e ke?
E forca ime mendoj që jam vetja dhe vazhdoj në të njëjtën mënyrë.
Je vetvetja.
Yes.
Shumë bukur. Vazhdojmë me New Zealand.
I would have to say my greatest weakness is putting everybody else before myself. I feel like I am definitely a people pleaser, and I want to do well for everybody and fill up their cup when I know I need to fill my own first. And I think I've definitely learned that with my determination mindset, which is definitely my strength. I've kind of put that into one and gone, if I've got my mindset to something, I need to achieve that first before trying to help everybody else. Like I also need to put myself first for a change. So I feel like my weakness and my strength really do coincide, and I know that I can work on both of them, and my determination mindset will help me do that.
Very good. I want to remind every viewer that's watching us right now that they can vote, you guys, they can vote their favorite and send them directly to top 16. So go to www.themissglobe.com and vote your favorite beauty. and maybe you can help her go to top 16. We're gonna go to a commercial break and then we will be right back. Do shkojmë pak në publicitet dhe do të rikthehemi sërish me bisedën me bukuroshet tona. Jemi rikthyer sërish për një bisedë me vajzat bukuroshe, mbretreshat e bukurisë nga i gjithë globi që kanë mbritur këtu në Shqipëri për The Miss Globe 2024, mbajtur nga Deli Art Association. Tani jemi në mjedise shumë të bukura këtu të Melia Durrës. Duan të fillojmë menjëherë bisedën me pyetjen e parë. My first question for the second break, girls, it will be, why do you want to win this competition? Let's start from the very beginning, Miss Taiwan.
台湾是一个活泼、热情、善良的城市，但是它比较小，所以很多人不知道台湾。所以我希望可以让更多人认识台湾，对，让大家知道台湾这个地方。谢谢。
Very good, thank you. Miss Turkey, why do you want to win this competition?
I want to win this competition because, as well as in the pageant, as modeling industry, I never had an example of a smaller girl or woman making it in the industry. And because height is something you cannot change about yourself, you cannot do anything about. And I think we've come a far way accepting each other and we're doing really well. But I think we can still improve it. And that's why I not only want to be an example, but also an inspiration.
Advocate for the girls who are short.
Yes.
But they compete the same.
Yes.
All right. Miss Switzerland, please. What's your opinion on this?
I'm drawn at it.
Well, you want to make your country proud. Okay, let's go with Miss Netherlands.
Well, I am convinced that I have the right qualities. I have a strong message to the world, and I hope to be a role model to other people. Yeah.
What about you, Miss Nessa?
I think beauty pageants are such a great platform to improve your own self, because in order to help others, you need to be there, be on that stage, be on that level by your own. So I think with my advocacy, I advocate against animal cruelty, and that is also one of the reasons why I'm vegetarian, soon trying to be vegan as well, but not supported by my country's
I understand.
yeah, it's
Culture.
very hard to be vegan, right? So I think I want to win this beauty pageant so that I can put forward my advocacy, I can help, I can bring the change to this world that I want people to understand. That's it.
Very good. We're getting to know you as well. Let's go to Miss Malaysia.
I think to be able to win the crown will be such an honor and pride. But at the same time, it's a very big responsibility and duty as well. So I actually advocate for global unity. I think that recently, with all the wars and controversies that are going on, I'm joining the Miss Globe. So the Miss Globe actually advocates for cultural diversity. As you can see, there's so many of us coming from different cultures and we're all sitting here together in the interview. It's such an amazing experience to be able to experience 8 different countries, in one go. And I really vibe with that. I really value what the Miss Globe advocates for. And I think that I want to win this because I wish to use this platform to reach out to a bigger audience and to actually promote this cause. Because right now, with everything that is going on in the world, I think that we really do need to consider and advocate for more global unity and more peace, because I think that a lot of problems are beyond us, but the change starts with us. The change starts with the people on the ground. So to be kind and compassionate to each other, I think that it's a really great experience. It's a really great cause to be on the Miss Globe, and to be able to win it will be a really amazing opportunity as well.
Thank you very much for this answer. Miss Kosovo.
Unë dua të bëj krenore shtetin tim, por kam ardhur edhe për eksperiencë të bukur me kalu me këto vajza të bukura.
Patjetër. Miss New Zealand, what
I
about
believe
you?
that every single one of these girls here deserve to win the Miss Globe title. I can see all of the special things about each and every one of us, and I feel like that is unique and we can all bring something else. But I believe that winning the Miss Globe would be such an opportunity not only to represent such a small country on the other side of the world, but also to advocate that no matter where you are in the world, you do have a place and you do stand. And at the end of the day, every single one of us here do have a place on this earth. Whether you're from New Zealand living in Australia or, for example, Turkey living in the Netherlands, like having that opportunity to advocate and being in a different country is honestly a dream come true, I think, for everybody.
Very good, thank you. We will go to another question. I'm very curious to know if you guys had an opportunity for a day to be the mayor of a town, of your town, let's say, what would you do?
台湾是一个热带国家，然后有很多农产品。那我会希望把台湾特色农产品推销给全世界，让更多人知道。谢谢。
Let's go to Miss Turkey. What would your...
Well, I really like this question because in Turkey we have a really rich culture and important traditions. I would, as the mayor, focus on the tourism. I love to get to know also other cultures and traditions, and getting to know the girls this past few days has shown me a lot of differences and a lot of similarities. So I think as the mayor of a city, that's what I would focus on.
Very good.
Bring everybody together and unite everyone.
Miss Switzerland, if you were the mayor of a town for a day, what would you do?
I would change the poor man.
The poor people. You would change the poverty. In a day, it's difficult to do it, but hey, it's good thought. What about you, Miss Netherlands?
Well, I will be harder on the people who throw their trash on the floor. They get a bill in the Netherlands if they do, but they are not as strict as they could be. So I would be harder.
A very strict mayor.
Yes, I would.
A very strict mayor, that's what you would be. So you would work on the littering because that's your advocacy?
Yes, because I really care about the environment. A lot of animals are dying. And I think it's just very important.
For you, it's important, the clean planet. Very good. Let's go to Miss Nepal.
To begin with, I live in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. So in Kathmandu, the air pollution is very high. As listed recently, it has been on the top and also on the third among the world.
The third in the world.
And also once in the first position. So I think that is a very serious problem, and nobody would love to, live and grow up in that kind of polluted environment.
What would you do? You would take all the cars off?
No, but I do need to change something on the cars because whenever there's public vehicles, especially public vehicles, they do not do regular servicing, and that is neglected.
Right.
That is why there's bad gas.
So
emitted.
you would work more on the public transportation of your
because
town.
most of the people in Kathmandu, they rely on public transportation because there are a lot of people in Kathmandu.
I know.
Yeah.
Big population. Very
Obviously, that would not be possible in a day, but if I would get the chance to be the mayor for a long time, I would definitely love to work on that. Thank you.
Very good. About the pollution. Very good. What about you, Miss Malaysia?
Okay, I come from a small city called Kuching in Malaysia. So I think that the mayor of Kuching is doing a wonderful job. He's a very busy man, but if I were the mayor of Kuching, I would wish that I can make more of a difference on an individual level. So what I mean by this is back in Kuching, last year I actually had a friend, someone I knew. She was abused and sadly she already left us. She is only 22. So her case was a bit complicated and it wasn't really looked at. So if I was the mayor and if I had that power, I would reopen that case and take a look at it and see what I can do. So if I were the mayor, I wish that I would be able to help the people more on an individual level.
Very good. Thank you. Miss Kosovo.
Do doja që të kujdesemi më shumë për mjedisin, të bëjmë aktivitete dhe të pastrojmë sa më shumë.
Qytetin. Mirë, faleminderit. New Zealand.
Thank you. If I was the mayor in New Zealand, or in Auckland City for the day, I would really love to be able to, again, similar to Malaysia, working on the individual level with mental health in New Zealand. It is a very taboo subject and we don't have the biggest support when it comes to money and things in New Zealand for mental health, and I'd really like to be able to help those people on a slightly closer level. As someone who has experienced it themselves, it would be really nice to be able to give back and kind of take an understanding of a different level because I've been in that situation and relate to them and help and support them through all of that, and hopefully on a bigger scale, if I was able to be mayor slightly longer, to be able to continue that work throughout the whole of New Zealand and not just Auckland City.
Unë do të vazhdoj me këto pyetjet në qofse. I will continue with these if questions, if type of questions. For example, this other thing will be, if you were superhero for a day, what superpower would you have? Let's go with Miss Taiwan first.
如果我是超级英雄，我会希望有让世界和平的超能力，就对拯救世界的和平。谢谢。
Thank you. What about Miss Turkey?
Well, I think I would choose flying so I can visit all my pageant sisters again. And not only hear about their beautiful countries and traditions and cultures, but also see it and experience it.
So you'd like to be flying, like a superwoman?
Very fast, so I can visit them all in one day.
All right. What about you, Miss Switzerland? What would you be your superpower if you were a superhero?
I will make all the people rich.
Oh, you would make... She would be... She would have a magic touch, probably, and make us rich. All right, good. Let's continue with Miss Netherlands.
I would love to speak every language all over the world. So, yeah, I like to communicate with people and meet new people. So, if I could choose one thing, it would be that.
Lots of languages, 1,000 languages.
Actually, I have been waiting for this question my entire life. So if I had a superpower, more like a Disney princess power, I would love to be able to talk to animals. That way I could understand their pain and I could definitely help them a lot.
I see
I'm
that
very
you are
compassionate,
sensitive
yeah.
about the animals
Yes.
because you also turned into a vegan, right?
I'm trying to turn into a vegan. I'm a
A
vegetarian.
vegetarian
currently,
you are. Okay, good. All right, thank you. Let's go to Miss Malaysia.
If I had a superpower, it would be to heal all diseases in the world.
Oh, very good.
Because my dad was recently hit with a stroke. A minor one, he's okay. He's a very strong man. But he does need a bit of help to be driven around to his acupuncture sessions, to the doctors. So I'm actually an only child. My family is very small. It's just me, my mom, and my dad. So to be able to come all the way here for this pageant for a month, it also means that my mom has to take over the duty of taking care of my dad for the whole month. I know that she is very tired. It's really not easy being the main caretaker of the whole family. But when she still says that she's very proud of me and when she supports me, it really means the whole world to me. So if I have a superpower, I would really wish that my dad can be better.
That's very touching. I'm sure that your mom and your dad are very proud of you. Miss Kosovo, what about you? What would your superpower be?
Nëse do të kisha fuqi, do doja që të largoja varfërinë.
Shumë e bukur kjo. Mos ketë më të varfër në botë. New Zealand?
If I had a superpower, I think it would be to be able to, again, very similar to Malaysia, being able to heal and support and be there for every single person, be able to go around all of my friends and family when they're in tough situations and being there for them right in that moment, not days later or in the future, like being there right then and there and being able to help them. And being able to heal someone would also be such a privilege and honor. There are many people that are suffering through things, and I have family friends that are going through something very similar with this son who is only very young, and he is unfortunately on the end of his journey of having cancer, and I would love to be able to help them as a family so they can continue their life together.
Very good. Now, my last question would be, you either choose to answer or not because it's basically the same you already answered. Which would be one thing that you would change in this world? You already said that you want to heal people. Another one said that she want to end the poverty, etc. Is there anything left? Miss Turkey wants to say something. What would you change in this world?
If there's one thing I could change in this world, with the current situation and the state of the world, I think I would stop wars. I think they're very unnecessary, and it breaks my heart that we're killing innocent lives, and I hope we can one day all unite and stop these wars.
That's a very good message, and that I would like to end it with that message. Dhe me këtë mesazh të bukur për të përfunduar lufta në botë, neve do ta mbyllim këtë puntat të sotmen për të ritakuar sërish nesër, të dashur miq. Por para se ta mbyllim, unë do doja t'ju rikujtoja ose të vazhdoni të qëndroni me ne për të ndjekur edhe turin e radhës të vajzave nga veriu drejt jugut me një ndales në Shqipërinë e Mesme për të përfunduar më pas në Vlorë. Ju faleminderit që na ndoqët, mirë ta shohim nesër, po këtu në Miss Globe 2024.